carving and decorating is a popular fall activity, but I decided to change things up a bit and use a different but common fall fruit, the apple. So let's take a look at how to make shrunken apple heads. The first step is to gather all of your materials. I used green apples, a Sharpie marker, a paring knife. You'll note a toothpick might be helpful as well, parchment paper, a sheet pan, and lemon juice. Once you have all of your materials gathered, you'll want to go ahead and preheat your oven to the lowest temperature setting. Then you're ready to start carving. The first step in carving is to peel your apple. It's up to you if you leave a little bit around the stem or if you remove all of the peel. Once your apple has been peeled, you can go ahead and mark your design. I used a Sharpie marker, but with the apple surface being a bit wet, the Sharpie didn't work all that well. Alternatively, you could use a toothpick to sort of etch in the design. Once you've got your design in mind, you're ready to go ahead and carve using a paring knife. You'll also find the toothpick comes in handy here to get rid of any little bits and clean up that carving. Once you have your design carved, go ahead and soak your apple in some lemon juice. I've also read some little tips and hacks that say instead of soaking in lemon juice, you could just squeeze lemon juice over the outside. You might want to try and see how that works. After you've got all your apples carved, you're ready to place them in that oven that you've preheated to the lowest temperature setting, and you'll want to just allow them to remain in there until dry. This can take up to 24 hours depending on the moisture of your apple and depending on the temperature setting of your oven. You might be tempted to bump up the temperature. However, that's not advisable as it will cause browning of your apples. Once your apples have finished, you can take them out of the oven and allow them to dry. Now, you're finished at this point if you want to be, or you could choose to add some decorations. I decided to leave one apple as is. On another, I placed a flower crown in honor of Amanda. And two, I decided to spruce up with a little bit of acrylic paint. All in all, this was a pretty easy and fun activity that I think you might enjoy personally, or you could share with any children in your life, kids, grandkids, neighbors, whomever. If you give it a try, perhaps consider posting pictures on our Facebook page so we can see your creativity shine through.